Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Bashir Khan, Deputy Manager Career Services Office, FAST, NU Lahore. As part of our webinar series today is the sixth one. Before any further ado, let me introduce to you our distinguished guest for today's session, um, Mr. Junaid Asrar Khan. He's lead talent sustainability at Fatma Group. Junaid sir, over to you. You may start now.
Thank you, Bashir. Hopefully, you are enjoying your Ramadan time. So, today's session is very near and dear to my heart. So, the topic is inside out. One thing is very important that I'll be looking forward to your questions as well. So, if you have any question during the discussion, you can ask through comments or whatever they have planned for you. So, while talking about inside out, the concept emerged from uh, building a stronger internal locus of control. When I say internal locus of control means that I have more control over myself instead or as compared to people who always blame others for anything that happens wrong or anything happened bad with them. Why this mindset is important now, and specifically after this situation, COVID situation. Let's talk about the power of inside from inside out. Have you ever seen an egg? अगर उसमें when the force is applied within the egg, what is the result? The result is life, a chick. And when the force is applied from outside, what is the result? Life destroys और आपका ऑमलेट बन जाता है. The same is true for us and specifically for the students like you. Now let's talk about the world before COVID and the world after COVID, and what particular situation has emerged and what is the ramification of this particular situation on your careers in moving forward. So before COVID, world was pretty fine. There were jobs, economy was growing, and suddenly Corona or COVID-19 kicked in. And then everything faced an economic lockdown. I was going through a research published by United Nations Industrial Development. Excuse me. And I studied the data for last 20 years. When SARS emerged as a global threat and it was a pandemic in 2002 and 2003, the economic world uncertainty index was around 4.5. At the time of Ebola, it was around 1 point something, or even it was less than that. But now the World Economic Uncertainty Index is around 14. Let me relate another research published by International Labour Development Organization or International Labour Organization. Sorry. And the research says that post COVID, the global economic growth was expected at the rate of 2.5%. Now, the growth projection is between -2.2 to -4.2, which means that economy will negatively respond to this pandemic. And it will have a very negative impact on workforce. Around 2.7 billion workers will be impacted, which is around 81% of the total workforce. due to this economic slowdown. So that's about the global perspective. Situation has changed. The world is not no more that it was in uh, in 2019. So a new normal has emerged. This slowdown will have a greater impact on your careers. Let's talk about Pakistani market. Around every year, around 2 lakh graduates graduate from different universities. The literacy rate is around 52%. And the overall size of the market is around, job market is around 20,000 jobs to 25,000 jobs. And this is post COVID. Now, in my previous discussion about global perspective, it will also be true for Pakistan as well. It means that there will be lesser jobs in days to come. Uh, some organizations have leveraged this opportunity. They are growing, whereas some of the organizations, it's really difficult to thrive in this time, even survive this time. One of the organization, tech transportation company, I'm sure that you all must be aware of the organization. It's Careem Pakistan. So they have recently slashed around 31% of their workforce. And many of the organizations are doing the same because they see, by slashing these headcounts, they see long-term sustainability of the organization, which is a greater objective for any organization. Having said that, which means things will change or things will emerge. Customer preferences will change. Have you noticed that in recent past, what has emerged uh, as a greater business opportunity across the world? For sure, it's desanitization or disinfectant business. But there is another thing, which is e-commerce. So consumer preference will change from physical to digital. It means we need to rethink and rewire everything. Our perspective needs to be changed. Flexible working hours will be introduced. Most of the people, like me, I'm working from home last 45 days. And most of the organizations during the lockdown have encouraged their employees to work from home. Similar, the third intervention that will be in place is artificial intelligence. There is a ton of data, and the only way to sustain from this pandemic or after this pandemic is to effectively utilize the data for decision making. So the world has seen a major transition from data analytics to business intelligence, and now it will shift to artificial intelligence. So this is something that will emerge over the passage of time. Uh, Bleak side of this pandemic is that there will be hiring freeze. There will be no more recruitments or jobs, or even most of the jobs will be contract-based jobs. So that is how we are looking at post-COVID situation. Now, the question is, how will you survive? How will we survive? How will each of us will survive? The question, the answer to this question is pretty simple. We need to understand our own self. I uh, I take most of the interviews for Fatma Group, and in 99% of the interviews, the incumbent is not aware of the strengths of his or her strengths, or of his particular interests. And let me tell you one thing: if you are not aware of yourself, you will not be aware of the surroundings around you. But at the same time, you need to realize that every human being is a unique creation of its creator. हर एक इंसान में कोई ना कोई चीज ऐसी होती है जो बेहतरीन होती है या वो बेहतरीन कर सकता है. वो क्या है वो आपने ढूंढना है. It cannot be like I am a team player, I have high integrity, I can deliver projects, so give me a chance. No, it's no more relevant now. I've briefed you about the overall global scenario and scenario in Pakistan. So the job size of the overall job market size will reduce. So how you can improve your probability of getting hired or leveraging this opportunity to create your career or begin your career. I mean, there were people who have minted money out of this situation by selling sanitizers or masks. And the ability that differentiates them from rest of us is the ability to visualize the future. So that was something that differentiated them from rest of us. So now my question to you is, do you have that ability that you can sense the future and foresee that what will be changing? This is the time that you can leverage or you can utilize to build a greater insight instead of just blaming people around you, just blaming environment around you. It will not help. We talked initially at the start of the session, we talked about internal locus of control. Unfortunately, the research shows that most of the Pakistanis are prone to external locus of control, which means I'll be blaming my environment, people around me, government, my family, or my friends even, or the prospect employer, or even the customer, without realizing that what could have been done better to achieve better results. So that is something that we need to abandon in coming times, and this is the only way forward. Now, how to do it? That is important. So we are an emotional nation, mostly driven by our emotions. Emotion at certain extent it's good, but controlling emotion is far more important than anything else. So first thing that you need to realize is that what are you good at? इसका idea आपको इस तरह से हो सकता है. Have a look at your achievements. Have a look at your day-to-day life. And then think that in certain 5 to 7 to 8 things, what I've done the best. And focus on your strength, develop your strengths, manage your areas of improvement, because it's also important that you, as a package, whether you are pursuing your entrepreneurial journey or your entrepreneurial dream, or you are opting for a job, it's important that you need to know what you can deliver the best. The second thing is self belief. You need to be aware of the fact that there is nothing that is impossible in this world. Everything can be achieved, but for that you need to be organized. If you are not organized and you do not have self belief, believe me, you will keep on falling, and the world will keep you not the world will keep will knock you down, and your probability of success will decrease or will be marginalized. So that's the second thing that you need to develop. The third thing is resilience. If you are not resilient enough, that if you have faced some failure and you are not being able to configure that Why I failed, you will fall again. Falling is it's perfectly fine. Failing in something is perfectly fine. But getting up is more difficult. It takes more energy and it takes a lot of courage. So resilience is something that you need to build, and if you are good at it, so keep uh, discovering different things. Try to innovate. Try to seek opportunities in this world. My mentor used to say that do not wait for opportunities, create opportunities. And sometimes, as individuals, we are so bogged down in our situations or surroundings that we totally miss out the available opportunities in this market or in the environment around us. So that is the third thing that you need to build on. And these three things are just not limited to words. You need to believe in it. Until and unless you will not believe in something, it's impossible that you will improve on those things. Now, I would request all of you if you have any question up till now, so you can ask as many questions as possible. I'm available. So hopefully their mics are unmuted. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, what are your updates on the current E2L recruitment drive for Fatima Group? Are you guys going to go for it, or going to have some kind of change in the plan?
So Munib Sohail, you are a student?
No, I recently graduated in December 2019.
Acha, you
MBA.
recently MBA. So Munib, E12 has been postponed because of the existing situation. Because hiring at this time will lead to a greater business continuity threat to Fatima Group, and will not be able to engage resources in the best possible manner. So it has been postponed. Postponed doesn't mean that it will never happen. It's planned, and let's see, inshallah, we'll get back to all of the candidates who were shortlisted or who have been shortlisted for the next stage by the mid of next month. So that's our plan.
Right. Thank you so much.
But Munib, I have a question for you. What is your plan B?
Uh, for now, honestly,
Do not
yeah.
share with me. Do not share with me. It's a food for thought. So, what is your plan B? How you can leverage this situation and make your career? That's
Right,
a question
right,
for all of you.
right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. G, any other question?
Come on, guys. Ask as many ask questions and ask intelligent question.
So, the fourth thing that I was about to tell you, curiosity, curiosity to learn. So that is the skill that you need to develop. uh, if you don't have, develop it. If you have, sharp that skill. I mean, we are talking about a situation or a world there where there will be lesser jobs. So how or what is it that will make you different from rest of your competitors? I mean, just imagine that you're around, your ages would be around 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, not more than that, I'm sure. Uh, so there is a life ahead of you. So, how you want to plan your life? What is your bigger dream? what you want to achieve, a 9 to 6 job or a job where you can pursue your career or you can add value to your growth, to yourself or to the organization. So that is something that you need to ask from yourself. Uh, while combining all these four, there is one skill that you need to look into and you need to sharpen that. And that is entrepreneurial skill, your ability to see the future, your ability to be resilient, your ability to handle things in a way that it will yield maximum possible opportunity for you and for the greater audience, whether it's your own business or you are working somewhere else. So that is the skill that you need to work on. So this was from my side. Till now, if you have any question, please feel free to ask.
Sir, I wanted to ask a question.
Ji, sure.
Uh, as you just told about curiosity, when someone has a curiosity, they just don't stop at one point. Let's say I'm working in one department and I'm a curious person, so I would like to know what's happening in the other departments.
Mhm.
So my mind would be like I worked in one department for a few months or a year or so. Now I would want to switch for some other kind of department or job or anything. But I have heard throughout my university that switching jobs frequently is not switching jobs or departments or your specialization frequently is not a good idea. Why not?
Hmm.
If you're curious, you
Hmm.
should do that.
ठीक है जरा. So very pertinent question. Uh, Very important question. I agree with you. Dekho, the world has changed now. We are not no longer sitting in the era where there were less opportunities. I'm not talking about jobs. I'm talking about overall opportunities. It can be business opportunity. It can be freelancing. It can be job. Anything. So, वो जो mindset है कि switching frequent jobs will not take you anywhere. I think it's not relevant anymore. Uh, हम थोड़ा सा ट्रांजिशन देखते हैं क्यों ये सिचुएशन थी या ये क्यों परसेप्शन थी और फिर उसके बाद आज ये परसेप्शन क्यों चेंज हो रही है. इनिशियली जब पाकिस्तान बना तो हमारे पास ज़्यादा जो सेक्टर एक्टिव था वो हमारे पास गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर. प्राइवेट सेक्टर इतना ज़्यादा एक्टिव नहीं था उस टाइम. इतनी ज़्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं थी. तो लोगों का क्या प्रेफरेंस होती थी? लोगों की प्रेफरेंस होती थी कि जी मैं बैंकिंग जॉब कर लूँ, मैं गवर्नमेंट जॉब कर लूँ. सो इन जॉब्स में यूजुअली लोगों के करियर स्टार्ट होते थे और वो रिटायर होते थे. Now it's no more relevant right now because of the fact after 2000 the situation in Pakistan has changed entirely. How it changed? There are more opportunities, there are more jobs as compared to past. So jobs and opportunities and you should opt for the opportunity. And let me tell you one thing and share my experience with you. I did MBA and my sorry, my area of specialization was marketing. Uh, Initially, I got selected for Al Mashriq Bank Dubai. I turned down the offer and joined a consulting firm, Abacus Consulting. Uh, and I switched my career from marketing to HR. Marketing was my passion and I really loved it. But over the passage of time, I've realized that marketing skills are required everywhere. And that is the reason I switched my career from marketing to consulting. उसकी वजह से मुझे बहुत exposure मिला. I spent around 2.5-3 years in consulting. Then I moved to another organization. I spent around 2 years in that organization. Then I moved to another organization as head of HR, manager HR. And I spent 3 years in that organization, and I moved to another organization. Then I switched to, and that organization was at Pakistan, that is PDCL. And I was working directly with Etisalat, and I was working on different projects of Etisalat, and I was nominated as employee champion, employee engagement champion, and European Foundation for Quality Management champion for Etisalat Group. So that was the exposure that I got. And throughout the job, I learned different things, and I keep on switching. So I was quite happy and settled in my job, one of the highest performers in my department. Then I got an opportunity from Descon. So I moved to Descon. But after joining Descon, I realized that this is not something that I'm looking for. The culture is not is not in line with my personal values or in line with what I'm thinking about my future career objective. So I switched to Fatma after 6 months, and now it's been around 2.5 years, and I'm still with Fatma. And what I'm currently doing, I'm loving it because of the fact I think that I'm creating value for the organization. I'm enabling a lot of people, and the initiative that I have designed in last 2.5 years are the initiative that few organizations been able to implement in their organizations. Most of the organization, even they are not thinking of those initiatives that we have already taken. So you're right. If you are curious and you are a risk taker, and if you think that by switching jobs you can gain more knowledge or you can grow, for sure, please go for it. If a recruiter is wise enough, he will understand that number of organizations worked uh, the person worked in multiplied by number of experience means much more diversity, much more exposure. But one thing you should remember that you should not leave an organization based on your attitude. Your attitude needs to be absolutely positive. You need to be a positive person, and after creating a lot of value, then you should think to leave that organization. Hopefully, Zahra, I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
So keep growing, keep thriving. Forget about the traditional approaches. Sorry, I'm a bit non-traditional when it comes to HR. और इसी वजह से शायद HR कम्युनिटी जो है ना वो थोड़ा सा उससे मेरा डिफरेंस ऑफ ओपिनियन भी रहता है.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
जी, any other question? अगर कोई question नहीं है तो then we'll proceed to the next stage of our discussion or our talk. So ask as many questions as you like. Do not think what are you asking. Is it a good question or a bad question? Question is a question. So कुछ भी आपके ज़हन में आ रहा है, you can ask. And there, if I can answer, I'll tell you. If I cannot, I'll say कि यार मुझे नहीं पता. So supposedly we do not have any questions right now. Now let's talk about perceptions. ये जो अभी हमने ज़ाहरा ने बड़ा ज़बरदस्त एक क्वेश्चन किया था कि it's all about perception and our interactions are based on our perception, our discussions are based on our perception. अब ये perception जो अभी prevail कर रही है COVID-19 में कि opportunities नहीं है. I was having a discussion at UMT virtually, of course, 2 days ago. So they conducted a poll and it was very interesting and the session was very well structured. And the poll was, one of the question was that how uncertain are you about your careers in jobs or even if you want to become an entrepreneur. So how uncertain you are at this point in time. around 80% students said that they are uncertain about their future. And in UMT, if I'm not mistaken, there were around 4 to 5,000 students who were attending the session. So the sample size is, I think, good enough. It's around 2.5% to 3% if we talk about the overall graduating students across Pakistan. So इस perception के पीछे of course बहुत सारे element हैं जो कि associated हैं. One of the element is what we are listening. Second element is what is our environment. Number 3, an environment also includes family and friends. Number 3 is what are our hobbies? Are we spending our time on research and development? Are we spending not the product development, research or software development? Are we reading articles to adjust in new normal? Or it's just spending a good time in lockdown? और रमजान का जो है ना महीना, रमजान के महीने में तो दुनिया वैसी स्लो होती है, कुछ करना नहीं है. It's not true. Reason being कि आपके पास जो टाइम अवेलेबल है वही टाइम बेस्ट टाइम है. I'll give you an example. Utilizing the current moment will take you into your good future. And constantly peeping into past will get you where? Nowhere. So that is the reason that this current moment is called present. So it's a present. Utilize this present. Perception हमारी किस तरह से build होती है. So I'd like to have, I would like all of you to play an interesting game. So आप लोगों के पास notepads हैं या laptop पे आप काम कर रहे हो तो notepads खोल लें, Excel खोल लें, and who are very good at maths, at least I'm not. So Excel पे भी देख सकते हैं और या वो notebook पे अपना लिख सकते हैं. And believe me, this is something that you haven't heard of. So, and it's all about perception. So think of a number from 1 to 10. Any random number from 1 to 10. Write it down. Do not tell me. अच्छा, another perception is कि हमें हमारा नंबर बता देगा. No, it's not true. मैं आपको आपका नंबर नहीं बताऊंगा जो आपने सोचा है. It's something else. So please follow through on instructions. Think of a number from 1 to 10. 1 से 10 के बीच में कोई भी नंबर सोच लें. उसके बाद multiply that number with 9. I'm sure that most of you are computer engineers or MBA students or business graduates, so you might be pretty good at calculations. So 1 to 10 नंबर सोच लिया, उसको 9 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. जो भी रिजल्टेंट आया, फॉर इंस्टेंस मैंने नंबर सोचा 7. सो 7 को जब मैं मल्टीप्लाई करता हूँ 9 से तो इसका रिजल्ट आएगा 63. ठीक है. सो जो भी आपका रिजल्ट आया, रिगार्डलेस आपने 63 आया, 21 आया, कुछ भी आया, फॉर इंस्टेंस 21, तो आपने रिजल्टेंट नंबर्स को दोनों को ऐड करना है. मीन्स 2 + 1 = 3 करना है. 6 + 3 = 9 हो जाएगा. जो भी रिजल्टेंट आपका आया उसको ऐड करना है. आई एम श्योर आप लोगों ने कर लिया होगा. अब जो भी आपका रिजल्ट आया 7, 8, 6, 5, 3 जो भी आया, उसमें से यू हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट 5. उसमें से 5 माइनस करते हैं और वो नंबर लिख लें अपने पास. जो भी नंबर आपके पास आया उसको आपने अल्फाबेट असाइन करना. सो फॉर इंस्टेंस इफ यू केम अक्रॉस 1, सो असाइन A to 1, B for 2, 3 को C असाइन कर दें, 4 को D असाइन कर दें, 5 को E असाइन कर दें, F, G, H and so forth. आई एम श्योर आप लोगों ने अपना नंबर असाइन कर दिया होगा। क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में आपने अल्फ़ाबेट असाइन करना है अपने जो भी आपके पास नंबर अभी आया है। ए को 1, बी को 2, सी को 3, 4 को डी, 5 को ई, एफ and so on and so forth. Now think of a country from that alphabet. Do not tell me, write it down. उस कंट्री के सेकेंड अल्फाबेट से, फॉर इंस्टेंस पाकिस्तान मैंने सोचा तो पाकिस्तान का सेकेंड अल्फाबेट ए है। उस कंट्री के सेकेंड अल्फाबेट से यू हैव टू थिंक ऑफ एन एनिमल। प्लीज राइट इट डाउन। लिख लिया आप लोगों ने?
Sir, can you repeat the last step, please?
जो भी आपने कंट्री सोच, कंट्री तक पहुंच गए थे आप?
जी सर, कंट्री तक पहुंच गया था।
कंट्री का जो भी आपने कंट्री सोची है रिगार्डलेस, उसके सेकेंड अल्फाबेट से आपने थिंक ऑफ एन एनिमल। नीड टू थिंक ऑफ एन एनिमल। फॉर इंस्टेंस पाकिस्तान है तो ए से मैं कोई एनिमल, आई थिंक ऑफ एन एनिमल। सोच लिया आपने?
राइट सर।
सोच लिया, ठीक है। सो एनिमल सोचने के बाद मैं यहाँ पे स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकता हूँ? अच्छा, fair. This is something,
Yes, sir, you can share the screen.
This is something new for me. कितने लोगों ने एलिफेंट सोचा?
सर मैंने सोचा एलिफेंट।
सर मैंने सोचा एलिफेंट।
और कितने लोगों ने सोचा एलिफेंट?
मैंने सर।
आपने भी सोचा? आपने भी सोचा?
मैंने सर।
आपने भी सोचा? सबने सोचा, राइट? So why elephant? Very nice. Jaberia said, I thought of Djibouti. So why not Djibouti? बहुत कम लोगों ने Djibouti सोचा होगा, ठीक है? Now the question is, by the way, eagle is not an elephant; it's a bird. अच्छा, so why elephant? Why Denmark? Why not Djibouti? Or why not Dominican Republic? Why not? So there is reason for that. Let me take you back 10 to 5 years or even in your childhoods. आज से 5-10 साल पहले, you're also very ताहा ने भी कहा कि जी मैंने भी डोमिनिक रिपब्लिक सोचा है, so good. आज से 5-10 साल पहले Denmark was in the news everywhere. So इतना ज्यादा था because of the religious reasons कि वो हमारा दिमाग में embed हो गया, subconscious में embed हो गया। Now जब भी आपको कंट्री सोचने के लिए डी से बोला, आपने फौरन से पहले बगैर सोचे without scanning anything, you thought of what? Denmark. Why elephant? Denmark की समझ आती। Why elephant? When we start reading English or when we start reading A, B, C, so E से हमें क्या पढ़ाया जाता है? E for elephant, right?
E for elephant, yes.
Yeah, so that elephant, that big elephant has stuck in our minds, and that will be stuck in our minds forever. And that is how we start perceiving things around us based on the knowledge that we have, or based on the information that we have, or based on things that we can easily recall. Instant spontaneous decisions हम इसी तरह ही लेते हैं। So perception हमारी इस तरह से build होती है, and sometimes it's important that we should negate our perception and look into information, data, facts, figures, and then make our decisions accordingly. जब हम fact based decision लेंगे, judgmental नहीं होंगे, हमारे career में grow करने के chances. I'm not talking just about job. I'm also talking about freelancing. I'm talking about entrepreneurship. So हमारे chances जिंदगी में ग्रो करने के इंक्रीज हो जाएंगे, हमारा जो रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट है वो भी इंप्रूव हो जाएगी। क्योंकि सिर्फ हम प्रोफेशनल रिलेशनशिप्स में परसेप्शन को यूटिलाइज नहीं कर रहे होते हैं या परसेप्शन बेस्ड डिसीजन मेकिंग नहीं कर रहे होते हैं। इनफैक्ट हम अपने पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप्स में भी साथ साथ उसको कंटिन्यू करते हैं। माय डिस्कशन विद माय फ्रेंड इज बेस्ड ऑन माय परसेप्शन, माय डिस्कशन विद माय क्लास फेलो इज बेस्ड ऑन माय परसेप्शन, माय डिस्कशन विद माय peer is based on my discussion, my discussion perception, my discussion with my brother is based on my perception about him, or even what he's thinking, which might not be true. And one thing, get out of those fancy words that I am a team player, I have high integrity, I am the best person you can hire. I mean, the time has gone now. Please realize this change. You'll be operating in a new normal, and the new normal requires us to think in a different manner, where there will be lesser or few jobs. But I assure you one thing, that there will be a lot of opportunities around you, and you are the one who can manipulate or even leverage those opportunities, and people are doing it. The question is, are you doing it? Have you ever thought about one thing, that what is that thing which differentiates you from rest of the population? Because I still believe that every human is unique, and it is evident by our fingerprints, by our retina, even our DNA. So what is that thing that you are good at? Find that thing, find your uniqueness. वो कहते हैं ना कि हम लोग अपनी एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट स्कैनिंग ज्यादा कर रहे होते हैं, इंटरनल सेल्फ एक्सप्लोरेशन का जो जर्नी हम स्टार्ट ही नहीं करते हैं. सो द टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ फॉर यू. दिस इज द टाइम. Explore yourself. This is the opportunity. Ask 3 prominent questions from you. Who am I? Why I am here in this world? Number 3, after answering these 2 questions, what is my bigger dream? What is my bigger objective? And then, if you will realize, or if you'll be able to answer these questions, believe me, your life will start to change. अगर आप अपने साथ खुद मुखलिस हो जाए तो अल्लाह ताला आपके लिए रास्ते ऑटोमेटिकली बनाता जाता है. लेकिन अगर हम अपने साथ खुद मुखलिस नहीं होंगे तो हमारे लिए रास्ते नहीं बनेंगे. So everything is inside out. It's not just outside in. So with this, my friends, I leave the discussion open for you. If you have any comments, please feel free to ask. I'm there. अगर इस session के बाद, if you have any questions, you can follow me on LinkedIn. You can search my profile with the name of Junaid Asrar Khan. So it's there. You can also follow me on LinkedIn. And I'll try to answer you in best possible manner. So the floor is open. You can ask questions.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
सर एक क्वेश्चन था कि कई जो स्टूडेंट्स. यस सर.
सो मैं रिक्वेस्ट ही करूंगा कि साथ साथ अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस भी करवा दें, आपका बैकग्राउंड.
ओके सर, माय नेम इज मोहम्मद अलामुद्दीन एंड आई एम द फाइनल ईयर स्टूडेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग. सर हमारे ना बहुत माशरे में देखा जाता है कि जब जॉब नहीं मिल रही होती है ना, तो जब ग्रेजुएट होने के बाद, तो जैसे लोगों की फील्ड इंजीनियरिंग होती है, लेकिन वो ना कई मैनेजमेंट की जॉब मिल रही होती है, वो मैनेजमेंट की जॉब कर लेते हैं और अपना जो फील्ड होती है ना, फील्ड से पीछे और हट जाते हैं, अपने पैशन को फॉलो उससे भी पीछे हट जाते हैं. क्योंकि जैसे एक इंजीनियरिंग की उसकी फील्ड थी, उसका पैशन किसी चीज़ में था, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में था, जैसे कोई और चीज़ में था, लेकिन वहाँ से हट के मैनेजमेंट में आ जाते हैं क्योंकि वहाँ पे उन्हें जॉब मिल रही होती है. ये मैं किसी पूछा था, ये कैसा एक तरह का परसेप्शन है? बिकॉज क्योंकि वो कहते हैं जॉब मिल जाए, मैं फिर वो पैशन से भी पीछे हट जाते हैं, फिर वो डिग्री जो इन्होंने किया उसको फिर क्या फायदा आ गया था।
बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है। तो हाँ, इसमें इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर ये है कि क्या वाकई जिसको वो पैशन कहता है वो उसका पैशन है या नहीं है। For instance, from engineers, I ask one question. That one question is that being an engineer, what have you invented in your own house? अगर आपने कुछ नहीं किया है, it means engineering is not your passion. It's just to get a good job, to earn a salary, which is again a perception. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं है. If you have passion to grow or to do something, regardless आपके circumstances क्या हैं, आप उनको change करेंगे. Give me an answer. Are you a product of your circumstances, or your circumstances are the product of yourself or your environment?
I'm not sure about it.
You are not sure about it. Find about it. Circumstances को आप change करेंगे. Have you seen? I'm forgetting the name of that movie. नेल्सन मंडेला पे एक फिल्म बनी है. जरूर सर्च कीजिएगा, उसको जरूर देखिएगा कि उसने स्ट्रगल कैसे किया जिंदगी. और लेट मी टेल यू अनदर थिंग कि चीजें आसानी से नहीं मिल जाती, चीजों के लिए स्ट्रगल करनी पड़ती है, चीजों के लिए सेक्रीफाइस करना पड़ता है, चीजों के लिए प्रायोरिटीज चेंज करनी पड़ती है. इसका सिंपल एग्जाम्पल है कि let's talk about Ramzan. It's all about sacrifice. You're sacrificing your food, you're sacrificing your water, you're sacrificing your time to offer your prayer or for ibadah, right? So, हर चीज में, to be a successful person, you need to sacrifice. Success ऐसे नहीं हो जाती है. हम जो कहते हैं ना कि overnight Zoom, have you heard of Zoom? I'm sure you are all aware of Zoom. Zoom की जो collective worth अभी एक महीने में हुई है, it's around 49 billion, which is higher than the cumulative worth of or the revenue of airlines in US. So circumstances तो ऐसे ही रहेंगे, बुरे होंगे किसी टाइम. आपने ये देखना है कि आप उन सर्कमस्टेंसेस को कैसे चेंज कर सकते हो. मैं कैसे चेंज कर सकता हूं. एवरीथिंग स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम मी, फ्रॉम आई. फिर उसके बाद द सेकंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज योर इंटेंट, कि आपकी नीयत क्या है, आपका इंटेंट क्या है. अगर आपका इंटेंट पॉजिटिव है, बिलीव मी, आपको कोई नहीं रोक सकता. अगर आपका इंटेंट नेगेटिव है तो आप खुद ही अपने लिए हर्डल्स क्रिएट करते जाए. So that's my take on this. Follow your passion. Do what you are good at. Forget about कि यार मुझे जॉब मिलेगी नहीं मिलेगी, मुझे जॉब मिलनी है नहीं मिलनी है. Forget about it. The day I will realize that what I am doing is no more exciting, it's no more challenging, it's against my personal values. One of it is excellence and innovation. So I'll leave the job, I'll quit, I'll do something else. मैंने आपको शुरू में एग्जांपल दिया कि मैंने I started with marketing. My studies were in marketing. Then I started with HR, specifically consulting. It was a wise choice, an informed decision. And nevertheless, luck. Remember one thing is, if your intent is good, if you are working hard, if you are working smart, inshallah, Allah Ta'ala will help you. That's my belief. So believe in it. Believe in yourself. So that's my take on your question. I'm sure that I've answered your question. Ji, any other question?
Thank you, Mr. We have Dr. Talha Salam. He would like to express his kind words with you. So, Dr. Saab, if you're...
Dr. Saab, Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Saab, क्या हाल चाल है आपके? Hello.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम जुनैद साहब, आई होप यू कैन hear me now.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
जी, pleasure to have you around, and although the pleasure is depleted by the fact that we are having you in a virtual session, but still this is the way world is working, not us in Pakistan even. पूरी दुनिया इस तरह चल रही है तो हम भी इस तरह ही चल रहे हैं. It's truly amazing to know. जिस दिन मुझे अक्सर ने बताया कि आपका ना schedule हो गया session, so I was looking forward to it, and I was keen on this that we are having you for something other than very specific HR related topic inside out and everything. So I heard you in bits and pieces because I am having another meeting in parallel. Lekin really grateful for having you around once again. और we certainly look forward कि आपको other than Fatma Group की recruitment drives के भी हम engage करते रहें, because it's always a pleasure to listen to you, to interact with you in different forums, in different ways. मैंने दरमियान में आपकी 2-3 चीज़ें सुनी थी, and one thing I was just thinking कि you could have been a great marketeer also, although you chose for HR and everything, but you have, mashallah, multidimensional personality. Once again, thank you so much on behalf of FAST School of Management, FAST Lahore Campus, Career Services Office. We are truly grateful that you took time out. आजकल सबके लिए काफ़ी busy time होता है और आपके लिए भी naturally है. So myself and all the audience are truly grateful for you to give us this time, and we certainly look forward कि आप हमें इंशाल्लाह आइंदा भी ये honor देंगे. It will be a privilege to host you once again inshallah very soon, whenever convenient for you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Saab, for the kind words. Honestly, the pleasure and privilege is all mine कि आपने मुझे invite किया. और मैं हमेशा ये एक चीज़ कहता हूँ और समझता हूँ कि अगर एक भी अच्छी चीज़, एक भी अच्छी बात किसी का फ्यूचर चेंज कर सकती है, so why not? I think as Muslims, as humans, regardless of even religion, if you can change someone's life, I think that will be a greater contribution to the entire world. So privilege is mine, sir. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed.
That's very well said. Really well said. कि वाकई अगर हम किसी की लाइफ में कोई डिफरेंस ला सकें, and you doing it in this way is truly amazing and awesome. I think बड़ी आपने pertinent बात की है, and I think it's a lesson for every one of us that in our due course of time, whenever life gives us opportunity like this, we should make an effort like you are making. So I think that's quite a lesson for all of us. Thank you once again, sir. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपके आने का, and we'll
Thank you,
inshallah
Dr.
invite you once again.
Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, Jaisab, once again. It was pleasure indeed, a great session for having you with us.